Welcome everyone to Hidden Books 2, 1,000 Ways to Say I Love You. The performance you will be seeing today is all about love. The following narrations are in Kumi's words, her experiences in life, and as an artist. Most of you are aware that Kumi has been quite sick. During her illness, she began daydreaming about this project. She created all of the costumes you will see today. When you unfold the program pages, you will find a more detailed explanation of her process, whereby she recycled the discarded woven fabric used in her printmaking, and so began a creative journey back to health. I want to tell you the mythological Shinto story of Amaterasu Omikami and the eclipse. Amaterasu Omikami is the highest ranking Shinto deity, the sun goddess. One sunny day, she was happily weaving a special cloth for her next official appearance. Her younger brother, Susanoo no Mikoto, with his talent and love for creating havoc, brought a dead calf to her loom and dropped it onto her beautiful weaving. The damage was extensive and she was enraged. The sun goddess was so angry and full of spite that she went into a cave to hide herself, using a huge rock as a door. The world and the heavens became pitch dark. No one could carry out their daily activities. It was a complete blackout, a disaster for all life on Earth. The other gods and goddesses and distraught villagers gathered together to seek a solution. Someone had a clever and humorous idea to throw a party outside the cave. We'll make merry with plenty of noise and music and dance. A young goddess was chosen to dance, and everyone gathered and made all manner of sounds of joy and happy singing. After a while, the mighty goddess was overcome with curiosity. She opened the door slightly. At this, the strongest god seized the chance to open the door further and further, so that the mighty Amaterasu Omikami could come out. In this way, the sun returned to brighten the sky, and everyone breathed a sigh of relief. I love this earth. I love the sun. We are all so fortunate to be alive at this time on this planet. Here comes the sun. When I was 8 years old, my family sought refuge in the countryside to escape the bombings of Tokyo. There was a small stream in front of the farmhouse where we were staying. I used the mud and grass by the stream to paint watercolor landscapes. I found that I could squeeze a slight amount of green juice from the grasses to depict the surrounding trees and rice paddies. My mother was supportive of my artistic efforts and found a small scrap of paper for me to use for my painting. I associate that stream with a story my mother told me, my mother's version of the Tanabata story. Once upon a time, there was a country with a powerful king. He had a son, Prince Hikiboshi, that he hoped would one day inherit and wisely govern the country. But the prince was playful and irresponsible. One day the prince met a young woman, Orihime, who, like the sun goddess, was also a weaver. They fell madly in love. The prince became even more inattentive to his duties. The father was disappointed and angry. The king forbade the couple to see one another. Separated, the young lovers wept in sorrow. In the summer sky, there are two bright stars, known here as Vega and Altair. They represent in Japan the two young lovers separated by the River of Tears. This river is what we call the Milky Way. Though the king was responsible for separating his son from his beloved, he did share in their sorrow, and so allowed the lovers to see each other once a year on the 7th day of the 7th month. On this one annual day, he permitted them to cross the river using a bridge made by magpies. If, however, it should rain on that day, the river will flood, the magpies will not be able to create the bridge, and so the lovers will have to wait another year for their reunion. In Japan, July 7th is Tanabata, a cherished summer festival that commemorates this love story. It is a tradition to write wishes, sometimes poetic ones, on elongated slips of colorful paper known as tanzaku, and to tie these wishes to bamboo trees. My mother told me the story of love and sorrow 1 month before the bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. My memories of that summer are vivid. thanking our musicians today. Ray Riley, Robbie Aceto, Noah Kageyama, and Alexei Aceto. And our performers, Ayla Maggard and Kageyama. Lilli Rotondi. Kiara Taylor. Matéa, LeBeau. Gianni, Valenti.
Together to celebrate our life and love for each other. Today was a wonderful day. Thank you so much, everybody.